live from the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. The Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel proudly presents the NJCAA Eastern District Men's Basketball Final. Hello, everybody. Mike McGinnis on the call. Today, it'll be the Allegany Community College Trojans taking on the Monroe College Mustangs for the East District Championship here in the NJCAA Championship. And of course, yesterday, both of these teams advanced after a doubleheader. It saw Allegany taking out Harcum. Some might have found that to be surprising, but the Trojans overcame a 15-point first half deficit en route to an 82-70 win. The Trojans come in at 24-9 overall, 10-4 in conference. Mike McGinnis on the call here today, and it should be a lot of fun, a lot of anticipation for this matchup. Trojans, of course, defeated Harcum yesterday, 82-70. Trojans, 56% shooting from the floor. They had 27 bench points. Harcum had a 38-25 rebound advantage. However, the Trojans forced 29 turnovers. Dalen Brandon, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 5 steals. Both of these teams, both Monroe and Allegany CC, force a lot of turnovers, have a lot of scoring depth, and they have very strong benches. So that is going to be something you're going to really have to focus in on as we watch this one today. As for the Mustangs, well, what a year they have had. 27-4 overall, 2-1 in conference. And yesterday they won here at the MAC. It was a wire-to-wire victory. 102-69 was the final. And for the Mustangs here, they really took care of business in the first half. How about 64 points at halftime? Well, we were wondering if they were going to hit 130 in this one. They might have been on pace to do so. Melvin Council Jr., boy, what a day he had. 26 points, 6 assists, 6 steals, shot 11 of 12 from the floor. My goodness, he played so well. Somebody might have said, well, how come you missed that one shot? No, we're just kidding. Well, 11 of 12 from the field, though. Really unbelievable. How about Ty J. Kelton? Figure this, 19 minutes, 20 points. I'd say that's a pretty economical use of your time out there. Unbelievable job by him. Mustangs, they shot 52% from the floor. They had 33 bench points. They also forced 21 turnovers. And boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of these young men, they're going to go on to other programs here. I've heard there's a lot of scouts looking at them today. And it'll be interesting to see where their careers go next. But boy, they have most important business at hand here today. And the Mustangs will wear, of course, their home gold with the blue and the white trim. And we are almost set here. I want to say a very happy birthday to SID David Spiegel, who will be on public address today here. Boy, he's even working on his birthday. Hopefully they give him tomorrow off here. Happy birthday, David. And we are moments away here from the introduction, the starting lineups, the singing of the national anthem. David, take it away. And very special welcome to everyone listening out there. Thank you so much for joining us today at the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. Mike McGinnis on the call here. It'll be the Mustangs and the Trojans for the East District NJCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Here we go. Same starters as yesterday. Carpenter, Brandon, Allegany, Elung, Francis for the Trojans. And for the Mustangs, it'll be Melvin Council Jr., Keith Warren Jr., Ty J. Kelton, Emmanuel Agbole, and of course, Jawari Hamlin. Tip one back, and Keith Warren Jr. gets it to Hamlin in the front court. Look out, right arcing three on the way. Melvin Council Jr. aggressive early. K.O. Carpenter comes up with it. I'll tell you, this is the tricky thing about Allegany. Carpenter, leading scorer, he just lost that one. Nice steal. Excellent outlet pass, but led a little too far on the deflection. Oh, how about that? Possession Trojans. Tell you what, I didn't see Kelton touch that one. But the Trojans will take advantage here. But, you know, one thing with Allegany, yeah, Carpenter, he averages 18 points a game. He's a fantastic player, but it's my third time seeing him this year, and I got to tell you, they really distribute the scoring. Very hard to defend them, especially when they get their bench guys involved. Both Cameron and Cameron Brown really standing out in that group. Here's a three on the left baseline. Carpenter, how about that for a friendly roll? It's 3-0 Trojans. Here is Hamlin now, back out. Boy, I'll tell you, Kelton had himself quite the day yesterday. Keith Warren Jr. for three and connects on the left baseline. So answers with one of his own. Look out, I thought Francis was going to pull up for one here. He's got it on the left side of the arc now. Gets it over to Carpenter. You know, we talked about Brandon being the leading guy yesterday, scoring-wise. But boy, they had help all over. I thought Hillard really had a good game. He settled down after a rough start and really was a catalyst off the bench there. There's an arcing three on the right side. Missing there is Keith Warren Jr. Nice rebound by Elon. Carpenter looks around, gets it back over to Brandon. Down the paint, swings it out. Right baseline, long two misses. Weird rebound. And it will be possession Trojans. Tied at 3, early stages of this one. Carpenter swings it back out here. Allegany had a huge second half. Here's Carpenter for three. Just scraped the rim. Rebounded away by Hamlin. Hamlin ducking and dodging, going right side. Backdoor pass, top of the key three. On the way for Kelton, misses. Elung the rebound. Right over to Carpenter. Carpenter watched by Hamlin. Cutting inside is Francis. And he misses with that shot. Hamlin with the rebound. Nice job going to the right hand. Anticipated the pressure. Pass out there to Keith Warren Jr. Swings it out to Kelton. Kelton attacks. Pass picked off by Elung. Beautiful outlet pass. Brandon inside. And the finish. Boy, that was a nice finish. And I got to tell you, both of these teams are so deep that, coaches from the outside of the JUCO level, 4-year schools, looking maybe at one or two guys, and then they find 3 or 4 guys that they weren't expecting. Deep three on the way, didn't have the legs on it by Hamlin. Nice attempt at a save by Keith Warren Jr. Goes over to Carpenter, though. Carpenter, deep three on the right side, misses. Long rebound. Look at Muhammad. Excuse me there, that was Agbole coming up with that one. Well, I'll tell you, Emmanuel Agbole, this guy, he is built like an oak tree, folks. It's like he was chiseled out of granite. And there's the nice finish for Melvin Council Jr. Man, this guy, he has mesmerized me for 2 years here. I have to tell you, at Monroe College. I've been here for 9 years. One of the most exciting players I've seen. And I've seen quite a few good ones. There's a miss there on the right side of the arc for Allegany for 3. Here's Melvin Council Jr. now. Trying to find some room. Goes over to Keith Warren Jr. on the left side of the arc. They swing it out. Ty J. Kelton for 3. Oh, couldn't get that one to go. And Francis with the rebound. Over to Carpenter. I'll tell you, it's impressive with Carpenter. He's a leading scorer here, but he's a guy with the one handle. That is quite a tool kit to have. Aaron pass, nice save there by Francis. And you can feel like this is a chess match between these two teams. Look out, pass almost hit Keith Warren Jr. in the face. He comes up with the steal. Left side, lost it out of bounds. And they're going to say possession Allegany, and now Allegany goes to the bench. This is much like Monroe, one of their strengths. It's not a bad thing when they go to the bench. Doesn't mean, trying to look for a spark. They're just adding layers. Here's Brandon Chubb Hillard now. Of course, we noticed him right away yesterday. You could see the footwear there. Oh, nice little move there. He's trying to evade Melvin Council Jr. Swings it out to Carpenter now. Mid-range jumper misses on the right side. Nice rebound. Melvin Council Jr., beautiful outlet pass. Keith Warren Jr., backdoor pass. And a finish by Jawari Hamlin. Oh, that was a pretty play there. Here's Hillard now. Back over to Carpenter. Now both of these young men, Hillard and Carpenter, student athletes here at Allegany CC, both with the one handle. Look out. 3 on the way and missing. Strong rebound by Emmanuel Ogbole. And a pass picked off there by Allegany. Into the front court. Here's Brandon, jumper, right elbow, connects. I'll tell you, Brandon, he started finding it in the second half last night. Very smooth finish. Oh, there's Melvin Council Jr. had the wherewithal to throw it off the defender to keep the possession alive. Cameron Brown, of course, his brother Caron Brown. Both these guys are big energizers for this Trojans team. I mean, they will play almost starter level minutes if they don't outright do it, even though they come off the bench. Melvin Council Jr., Keith Warren Jr., Hamlin, oh, the big man, Ogbole, and the +1 finish. I'll tell you, Emmanuel Ogbole, this guy is a menacing presence defensively, folks. This guy, he's not just a shot blocker. This guy disrupts the passing lanes. He's a heck of a rebounder, and he is a presence, no doubt. Completes the three-point play. 10-7 Monroe on top here. Thank you so much for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon here. Look out, Elong, strong move inside, couldn't quite finish. There was a lot of contact. Kelton up with it now, zigzagging through left side, swings it out to Hamlin. Hamlin inside left and finishes. So Monroe takes a 12-7 lead. Here's Brandon now. Oh, ping-ponged around, lost it. Melvin Council Jr. Oh, what a play there by, I believe, Elong, but he lost it. Oh, who wants it? It's like hot potato, finally. Keith Warren Jr. comes up with it. Oh, fadeaway shot on the left baseline, misses. Chubb Hillard with the rebound. Hillard comes in on the left side here, swings it back out. Brandon over to Brown. Brown, left arcing 3 on the way, misses. Nice rebound there by Melvin Council Jr. Swings it over now to Keith Warren Jr. Oh, look out there. Little miscommunication. They'll say was deflected out there by Hillard. Looks like we'll have a timeout. So we'll step aside here. 12:58 to go in the first half. 12-7 Monroe on top. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here. Mike McGinnis on the call. Monroe Athletic Complex, New Rochelle, New York. Early stages of this championship final between the Mustangs and the Trojans. Keith Warren Jr. left baseline three on the way, misses. Nice rebound there by Brandon. Christian Champagne just checked in for the Trojans, and he connects with the three, so he's getting involved early. As Hamlin has it now over to Kelton. Oh, the big man Agbole couldn't quite finish there. Nice rebound by Brandon. A swing and errant pass. Nice save by Allegany. Back over now to Hillard. Look out, Champagne for three, misses on the left side of the arc. Loose ball rebound. Ty J. Kelton gets it over to Melvin Council Jr. Feeds inside to Kelton, can't quite finish. The rebound and the putback by Agbole doesn't go through, last touched. Nice job by Agbole, he stayed off that one. And he'll give the possession back to Monroe College. Here comes Hamdel Muhammad into the game. Falsely announced his name earlier. He had a strong game yesterday. Speaking of major bench presence, boy, he is one of those guys. Kelton, wow, nice finish that time. Kelton, I think the thing that's impressive about him, last year he was more of your traditional interior offensive player. And he really started working on his three-point game, and boy, he has become a lethal scorer here with the Mustangs. Well, Brandon trying to find himself some room. Got that pass over to Brown, swings it out. Brandon, right baseline three, can't connect. And I think a foul there on the loose ball on Hillard. Well, here comes Zaire Wells into the game for Monroe. We've seen this with both of these teams. They'll slowly bring in a bench guy piece by piece. And then the next thing you know, you're playing pretty much their whole bench out there, and they're holding their own. That is going to be a very interesting matchup today. Look out, right baseline three off the mark, no good. Out of bounds there. Trojans with possession here. And just like that, Stefano Falopa will step in the game for Monroe. Brown will bring it up. That is Cameron Brown. And he also has the one guard handle, and that's a kickball. And then right on cue, here we go again. Here's Albert Vargas into the game. Well, Coach Brustad seems fired up on the sidelines here. Swings it out to Allegany. Over to Brown. Here's Carpenter mixing and matching now. Are the Trojans. Champagne back to Carpenter. Here's Brown attacking left side. Swings it back out. Left baseline. Three on the way. Wow, what a finish there. Allegany, I'll tell you, Brown really drew the defense to him that time. And a three-point basket. It's a one-point game. Nice feed around now as Vargas, Wells, Muhammad, nice pass. Falopa tangled up. Foul or a jump ball? Carpenter is going to get charged with a foul here. Fans of the Trojans maybe not too happy with that call. Falopa to the line here. It's like more bench help coming in here as he gets the first one to go. Well, it looks like Hillard and Karan Brown come into the game for Allegany. Falopa, one shot coming here. And he connects. And it looks like the Trojans. Allegany, I don't even know if he got that much of a rest. He's back in there. And the Mustangs with a 16-13 lead. Here we go. Outlet pass quickly over to Brandon. Brandon swings it back to Caron Brown. Caron Brown with those neon green sneakers. Gets it over to Carpenter. Back to Caron Brown. Nice pass to Elong. Oh, he was hacked. Nothing called. Refs letting him play. Possession Trojans. Feed inside now. Oh, look out there. Carpenter tangled up with Vargas. Well, they're actually going to call the foul there on Muhammad. And here we go. Caron Brown now trying to get it. Gets it over now to Carpenter. And work left to Allegany. Oh, just got that pass to Elong. Swings it out there to Dalen Brandon. Back over now. Brown swings it out. Allegany couldn't handle it. Brown recovers. Takes a right arcing three, misses. Falopa the rebound. Quickly gets it to Vargas. Vargas cuts in left side. Swings it out now to Hamlin. Jawari Hamlin over to Vargas now. A lot of interior presence for this Mustang squad. Wow. Backdoor pass. Falopa couldn't finish. And an errant pass out. Allegany there. All mixed up. They missed the defensive assignment. They got away with that one. They had a cross up on the outlet pass. Hamlin now sideline, left side, front court. Vargas back to Hamlin. Back now over to Vargas. Vargas finds down low. Oh, backdoor pass there, but Falopa couldn't handle it. Oh, with Muhammad and Falopa out there. You have some serious paint presence. Carpenter fouled on the three and will get the Larry Johnson special. So that's a three-pointer plus one. Can he go for the four-point play here? Carpenter trying to give the Trojans a lead here. Let's see what he does at the line. And he'll get it there. Four-point play for him. And a one-point lead for the Trojans here. What a play there by Carpenter. Mustangs on the attack now. Here's Wells finding Muhammad. Well, they keep trying to go back to Falopa. Gets that one. And that one stripped away. A lot of contact. I think he was looking for a call. Nothing happening. Brown with it now on the right side. Oh, drop pass. Elung, look out. Muhammad hit the deck. Missed shot there. Vargas comes up with it left side. Oh, how about that? Pass out there to Falopa between the legs of Carpenter. Pressuring the ball handler are the Trojans. Wells open for three, misses. Nice rebound. Muhammad tangled up with Elung. They both go down in a heap. Nothing call. Move inside. Brown couldn't quite finish, though. Nicely defended by Hamlin. Vargas to Hamlin. Swings around over to Wells. Back out to Muhammad. Strong to the net. And he draws the foul. Hamdel Muhammad will do that. Looks like Cameron Brown and Chubb Hillard will come into the game here at some point. Two shots for Hamdel Muhammad. First one off the mark, no good. Second shot here as the subs come in for the Trojans. You're just tuning in. Welcome to the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call. 8:04 to go in the first half, 17-16. Allegany on top of Monroe. Muhammad connects. Well, I think they must have said there was a lane violation because he's going to get another shot here after missing the first one. Well, yeah, he is, because second one's up and in, 18-17 lead. Tommy Reams is having quite the discussion with the referee there. So Muhammad takes advantage of the opportunity. And the Mustangs now have a 1-point lead. Hillard over to Brandon. Look out on three. Allegany didn't have it on that one. Wells comes up with it. Wells down low trying to find Falopa. That's picked off there by Brandon. Now a wild pass that rolled out there. Carpenter couldn't save it. Possession Mustangs here. Here is Hamlin with it now. Back to Vargas, down low, Muhammad, Falopa. They've been trying to work that, couldn't get it to go. Second attempt, gets it to go, and he hits the deck. Now they've been trying that pass in the tight quarters. Look out now. Here's Hillard, swings it out. Again, a 4-3 on the right baseline. Tied at 20, pretty shot there. Big assist to Hillard, who sacrificed the body that time. Draw defenders to him. Here's Vargas. Oh, he was tripped up there by Cameron Brown. Fifth foul here on the Trojans. Wells back to Hamdel Muhammad to Falopa. Boy, you've got to get somebody on Falopa. The Trojans have left him open a couple of times here. He's made them pay for it. Carpenter now, top of the key, deep three on the way, and connects. Oh, Carpenter dialing it up from Maryland with that one. As Falopa now, oh, look out, right baseline, three, and that's an answer. Jawari Hamlin. Mustangs 25, Trojans 23, attacking in. Allegany, spin move, nice hesitation in the finish. And we're going to get a timeout here. 30 seconds from the Trojans, tied at 25 with 6:10 to go in the first half. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. Tied at 25 between Allegany and Monroe. Mike McGinnis on the call here for the NJCAA Eastern District Championship. Thank you so much for joining us on this somewhat warm afternoon here in March. As Hamlin now feeds it over to Wells, back to Vargas. Here's Hamlin attacking right, backdoor pass over to Muhammad. Call for the travel, no basket. Emmanuel Agbole comes in for the Mustangs. And they'll go to Ty J. Kelton as well, as Leon Elung matches on the other side here. And here we go. Allegany over now to Brandon. Trojans trying to reclaim the lead here. It's been a good one so far between these two squads. Very low scoring, considering the offensive output. And how about that, boy? Carpenter, a lot of contact as he was shooting it, and a beautiful answer on the other end. Boy, Wells didn't give him much time to savor that one. We're back to tied at 27 here. Here's Brandon now to Carpenter. Carpenter looking around, swings it out there to Hillard. Pass, nice recovery there by Elong. Elong might have drawn a foul. They're going to say double dribble. And it will be possession. Mustangs. Kelton, corner of his own bench here, will get it back into Jawari Hamlin. Hamlin looks around on the right side of the arc here. Swings it left to Wells, left baseline. Vargas, jumper three on the way, misses. Oh my goodness, Carpenter just manhandled by Kelton on that loose ball. Puts it up and in, and Carpenter took a wallop. He took a major spill on the floor, and he is hurt. We're going to step aside. 29-27, Monroe leads it. We'll be back here with 4:48 to go in the first half when we return on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. On the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel, 29-27 Monroe leads it. However, Takeo Carpenter took a real bad fall there underneath his own basket. And, well, he was on the ground for a couple minutes. He got up very slowly. I don't know what his status is for the rest of the game. Hope he's all right. Hope he can get back in. He's an incredible player. And also the top scorer here for the Trojans. So we'll keep you updated once we know anything. Back to the action now. Allegany lost the handle on that one. Will be possession Trojans as Hamlin, backpedaling, accidentally stepped out trying to handle it. Allegany now trying to get it back in, and will do so to Chubb Hillard. There's Allegany. He's been one of the hot hands. Hillard now left side of the arc. Brandon dribbling around now. Steps back. I think that's a three, and that missed. Elung, nice save and kept it alive for the offensive board there. Feeds it over now to Brandon. Back over. Right arcing three connecting for Chubb Hillard, and just like that, the Trojans have a 30-29 lead. Hamlin now over to Wells. Back to Melvin Council Jr. Here is the big man, Agbole. No call for the travel, no basket. Possession Trojans with 3:49 to go in the first half. This has been a tightly contested game. That's exactly what you want. And coming over now is Cameron Brown. Allegany for three, and connects. Told you he's been somewhat hot in this one. It's a 4-point lead for the Trojans. Melvin Council Jr. back over to Hamlin. Now over to Wells, feeding the big man, Agbole. Back to Kelton, strong to the basket, rejected that time. Boy, where did Dalen Brandon come from? Hillard out of control, lost it out of bounds. Was there a foul called? It looks like there was. It's going to go on Hamlin. Chubb Hillard to the line. Talked about what one of the many spark plugs off the bench for this Trojan squad. He was yesterday. He's already making his presence felt in this one as he connects on the first free throw. Carpenter still being looked at on the sidelines. Nice job as Hillard takes advantage of the foul opportunity. And it's a 6-point lead for the Trojans. Hamlin now looking around over to Melvin Council Jr. Here's Wells. Back to Melvin Council Jr. now. Elon giving up a lot of size to Agbole and holding his own, and Agbole gets called for an offensive foul that time, away from the basketball. Albert Vargas comes in for Hamlin. And away we go. Cameron Brown over to Chubb Hillard. Hillard, oh boy, sliding around, gets it over to Elung. Elung giving up some size, swings it back out, deflected pass, nicely defended by Melvin Council Jr. You might get one pass off. Highly unlikely you'll get two off on this moving defense of the Mustangs that I think gets overlooked at times. They only allow 61 points a game coming in, which is excellent. I think you can get bedazzled by their offensive prowess. Reach and foul there as Wells with the aggressive move, trying to create the turnover. Keith Warren Jr. back in. Cameron Brown now in the backcourt. Over to Chubb Hillard. Hillard on the left side now, being watched by Keith Warren Jr. Cuts in, found a seam, gets it back out. Allegany for three. Off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound. Who's going to get it? Oh, stripped there by Allegany, and look out. +1 finish. And the other problem is Agbole is down, holding his left knee while all of this was happening. Oh, my goodness. And, oh, boy, Agbole is not getting up, folks. And we're going to take a timeout. 37-29. Allegany on top. We'll be back here with 2:17 to go in the first half when we return on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex. And boy, the injury news just doesn't get any better here. Now Emmanuel Agbole being helped off the court here and going to the locker room. That is not good. Two of the top players in this game, one for each side, out with injury. And how about that, as Allegany has been the hot hand, completes the three-point play. And Allegany with a 9-point lead here, stunning this big crowd at the Monroe Athletic Complex. Looked like Warren Jr. might have stepped out of bounds. And I can't believe this. Looks like Carpenter was taking sprints on the sideline. He might be okay to go back in. I don't know. We'll see. 9-point lead, the biggest of the day here for either side, and it belongs to Allegany. Driving in hard to the basket. Brandon can't get it. Elong, the putback finish. And there's a whistle. Something else happened. There was some chatter. Hamdel Muhammad tying his shoe there. Was that what it was? I guess so. Well, how about this? The Trojans. Boy, this is some first half for them. They're up by 11, 40-29. And the Mustangs have to get to work here. Vargas over to Keith Warren Jr. Vargas, right side, jumper, no. Backdoor pass to Kelton, can't finish. And I'll tell you what, Allegany has defended the rim well. A lot of misses within 5 feet for the Mustangs here so far. Chubb Hillard with it now. Offensive foul. Nice job by Keith Warren Jr. Boy, he stood his ground. No question on the call. And it will be possession, Monroe College. Vargas now swings it over. Melvin Council Jr. Back over to Vargas. Deflected pass and stolen by Brandon. Finds Hillard. Hard to the basket, couldn't get it done. Nice steal there by Melvin Council Jr. Goes around left side. What a brilliant defensive play that was. He's open. Left baseline three. On the way. Boy, that was a 5-point play. Melvin Council Jr. robbed the basket and then drills a three on the other end. Fans are back into this one. 40-32 Trojans. Brown now with half a minute left. Left side now. And he was fouled there. Hamdel Muhammad charged with the foul on that one. Caron Brown talked about what a presence he is off the bench. Boy, him and Hillard have been the 1-2 combo here so far for the Trojans. Brown on the 1-and-1, connects on the first. Muhammad hits the deck there, nothing called. Referee admonishes Elung there. Brown's second free throw on the way. That's off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Last touched by Allegany. Right there for the Mustangs. Ty J. Kelton says, here, let me deal with this. Let's get back to the game here. 23.8 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. 41-32. Allegany on top of Monroe. Here's Vargas slowly bringing it up here. Maybe for a last second shot setup. Gets it over to Keith Warren Jr. now. Looks around, deep three. Vargas on the way, misses. Long rebound, nice grab there by Kelton. Recovered there by Vargas. Offensive foul charged. Nice job with Ogena establishing position. Vargas picks up his second foul. Brown with one last heave here. Can they get a half-court shot? Look at that. Forward, shot on the way. Not going to get it to go. We're at the half. Allegany CC 41, Monroe College 32. Halftime here. We'll be back on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. Live here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call, your halftime score. 41 for Allegany, the Trojans. 32 for the Monroe College Mustangs. As the Trojans really hot from three, 8 of 19. They are led by Tyson Ogene. He has 14 points. Takeo Carpenter had 10 minutes played, 12 points, and he was taken out after he hit the floor hard after trying to defend on his end of the court. Now he's up and, looks okay, but you don't know if he has a concussion or not. Unfortunately, on the other side, Emmanuel Ogbole went down in the waning minutes of the first half. He has not returned to the court. So no idea on his status. And right now for the Mustangs, they are led by Jawari Hamlin, 7 points. Melvin Council Jr. has just 5 points so far. He only has 4 shot attempts as well. And really the glaring stat in this game is 14 turnovers in the first half for Monroe College. It's factored in heavily into the scoring so far, so they need to take care of the basketball. And, of course, both of these teams boasted depth coming into this game. We talked that both these teams very strong off the bench. Well, 2 of their premier players on each side are not a factor right now due to injury. And both of these benches are going to be tested. So far, Allegany has had the edge. Their bench has really catapulted them here. And the interesting thing is they only have accounted for 9 points, but it's the energy they give and the ball facilitation and everything else. And it's worked out for them so far. And actually, when you look at it, their bench has outscored 10-9 so far. But the bench has only committed 2 turnovers in the first half for the Trojans. And that is looming large in this one. Second half, see how it plays out. And it's 20 minutes away from possibly crowning an Eastern District NCJAA championship on the men's side. And away we go. No Ogbole, no Carpenter. Brown tried a pass. That was stolen by Muhammad. Over to Jawari Hamlin. Hamlin over to Melvin Council Jr. Pass over. Hamlin, pull-up jumper, right baseline connects. And you kind of wonder, how long is it going to be before Melvin Council Jr. is unleashed in this one? I feel like he's going to have a heavy hand in how this all plays out here. As they attack now with Hillard. Oh, he tried that pull-up jumper and he swung it out there to Brandon. Back to Hillard. Lost the handle. Brandon's going to have to heave it, and he will. And that's a shot clock violation. Didn't hit the cylinder. So Monroe with 2 good defensive stands here and a basket. They will look to cut into this deficit a little more. This crowd has been held at bay, but they're looking to erupt here. They swing it around now. Keith Warren Jr., right arcing 3. Fouled on the way down. He'll get 3 free throws. Nice job by Keith Warren Jr., native of Rochester, New York. Three shots coming. Takeo Carpenter had the 4-point Larry Johnson special play earlier in this game. First free throw off the mark, no good. Second one, up and in. And the third one. Up and in, so 2 of 3 from the line. And here we go. As Brandon with it now. Actually, check that. That's Chubb Hillard. Now he gets it over to Brown. Back to Brandon. Brandon, lost his footing. He was all in sorts of trouble there. He was between, and every which way. And the Mustangs will take over. Third straight possession and turnover for the Trojans. We talked about the underrated nature of this Mustangs defense, surrendering just 61 on the year. Hamlin, boy, Keith Warren Jr. deep for 3 and gets the friendly roll off the front of the rim. Oh, that thing clanked around a couple times. Cozy confines of that cylinder. And a massive 3, and it's just a 2-point lead for Allegany. Mid-range jumper, right side misses. Nice rebound. Oh, I'll tell you, Hillard tried the pass. Picked off by Hamlin, trying to go coast to coast, and does! We are tied at 41. Listen to the crowd. They're going crazy. An 11-point lead evaporated here in a matter of moments. Well, Trojans, Brown, Elon swings it out. Here's Hillard, mid-range jumper left side. They needed that and a timeout call. Wonder when the Trojans were going to do so. 30-second timeout will step aside. 43-41 Trojans lead it. But the Mustangs on a 9-2 run. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call, 43-41. Allegany on top of the Mustangs, but the Mustangs in the midst of a 9-2 run here. Here's Jawari Hamlin over to Ty J. Kelton. Back over to Hamdel Muhammad, back out to Kelton, right arcing, 3 connects. Oh, he's fired up. Look at him, clenching the fists there. Big 3 for him. Let's see how the Trojans respond. Brown on the right side of the arc now. They swing it over to Elon, down the lane. Strong finish, can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Melvin Council Jr. He's been awfully quiet. I don't expect that to last. Melvin Council Jr., right arcing 3, misses. Long rebound to Brown. Brown brings it up now. Comes in left side, swings it out. Chubb Hillard for 3. Off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound. Might have been a reach down foul there on Hamdel Muhammad, who's a little banged up. He does draw the foul. And away we go. Hamlin over to Keith Warren Jr., back to Hamlin. Hamlin being watched by Hillard. Steps back, takes a 3, off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound. Kelton, excellent effort there. He's got to be careful by those benches. Possession Trojans. Get Nikola Danisic firing them up on the sidelines. Cameron Brown now gets it over to Brandon, back to Brown. Over now to Chubb Hillard. Hillard trying to spin move. Boy, I'll tell you, Hamlin's stuck on him. Fadeaway shot on the way, can't get it to go. Loose ball rebound. Ogena couldn't get that one to go. Swings it back out there to Brandon. Look out, here's Brown, lobbing it to Elong. Elong lost that off the side of the frame, and a beautiful steal that time by Cameron Brown, and he draws the foul. What a play to get back by Brown. Foul is on Hamlin. And you almost feel, even though Monroe has the lead here, 44-43, this choppy tempo might take the crowd out of it a little if you're a fan of the Trojans. Here is Brown now bringing it up. It's a 1-point Mustangs lead here with 15 and a half to go in this one. Here's Brandon given a lot of room, top of the key, and he sinks it. Allegany back with the lead here, 45-44. There's Kelton now. Swings it over, look out. Melvin Council Jr. forced out. Here is Muhammad. Keith Warren Jr. fell down, got it over to Hamlin. Nice play there. Kelton trying to feed Muhammad, picked off there. Nice play by Francis. Pull up three on the way, and draining it is Dalen Brandon, who was very good yesterday. And he's trying to back that up with a good performance today when it all matters the most. Keith Warren Jr. swings it out. Ty J. Kelton, left arcing three. That's a response. And it's 48-47 Trojans. Brandon attacking left baseline. Swings it back out there. Chubb Hillard, step back for a three, misses. Kelton over to Melvin Council Jr. Back out, Keith Warren Jr. for three. Off the mark, no good, deflected rebound. Foul the other way, might have been on Muhammad, and if it is, that's his third. Actually, it's going to be on Jawari Hamlin, and that's his third personal foul. So, Cameron Brown brings it up now. Left side of the arc, top of the key now. For the Trojans here. Under 14 minutes to go, and it's the Trojans with a 1-point lead. Here's Brandon now. Dalen Brandon swings it back out here. Pull-up jumper, left elbow. Francis can't get it to go. Hamlin with the rebound. Strong outlet pass. Keith Warren Jr. left side of the arc. Swings it over. Kelton, right arcing three. Off the mark, no good. Beautiful rebound, putback finish by Jawari Hamlin. Wow, what a play that was. Oh, posting up now is Chubb Hillard on the other end. Swings it back out. Francis jumper inside the right arc. Didn't get that one to go. And Hamlin, lob pass inside to Muhammad, swings it out. Keith Warren Jr. over to Ty J. Kelton. Near the free throw line, finds Muhammad, sets his feet, he's fouled. No, a jump ball. How about that? Well, Mustangs will get possession. Timeout, Monroe College. 13:03 to go in regulation. Monroe 49, Allegany 48. Fasten your seatbelt, folks. This is going to be quite the finish. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. East District NJCAA Men's Hoops Championship Finals here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call. Possession Mustangs. They hold a 1-point lead, 49-48 with 13:03 to go in this one. Hamlin gets it back in to Melvin Council Jr., back to Keith Warren Jr. Steps back for a three, on the way, misses. Long rebound, Allegany with it. Allegany has been the hot hand here, no doubt, for the Trojans. Look out, Brandon is getting hot. He is fouled from beyond the arc, and he'll get 3 free throws. Hamdel Muhammad charged with the foul. That's his third foul. Dalen Brandon, of course, he had 17 yesterday. And he's kind of gotten a little hot here in the second half. First one's up and in. Mustangs outscoring Allegany here in the second half by a margin of 17-9. Stefano Falopa back in for the Mustangs. Brandon can't connect on the third, but he gives the Trojans a 1-point lead by going 2-3 from the line. Here we go, Melvin Council Jr. Boy, I'll tell you, the Trojans are determined not to have him beat them. Good luck. Right arcing three, misses. Nice rebound by Cameron Brown. Swings it left side. Allegany attacks the paint, 1-on-3. Forced the shot up, but he's going to get fouled on the play. Falopa picks up his first foul. Boy, and this game has slowed down significantly. It's a chess match between these two teams. And Allegany misses the first one. He had a very good first half. Second free throw on the way here. He gets that one to go. 51-49. Allegany on top here with less than 12.5 minutes to go. Hamlin brings it up here for Monroe College. Here's Keith Warren Jr. on the left side. Back to Melvin Council Jr. Hamlin back to Falopa. Back out to Hamlin. Goes left side. Here's Melvin Council Jr. I think he drew a foul there maybe. Allegany is going to be charged with it. Elong and Caron Brown come in for Allegany. Keith Warren Jr. over to Kelton. Now it's Hamlin. Left side of the arc, forced the pass. It was picked off there by Chubb Hillard. Hillard now looks around, right side of the arc, trying to post up here. Swings the pass, jumper near the free throw line, and Brandon couldn't get that one to go. Oh, what happened here? Hamlin now is not 100%. Well, they're going to have to, that was a jump ball, but Hamlin is, something happened to him there. He started walking awkwardly. And Vargas quickly replaces him. Boy, this has not been good. The injury bug has hit both of these teams. Jump ball, possession awarded to the Trojans. Caron Brown now brings it up. Swings it over to Chubb Hillard. Hillard right side of the arc, attacking inside. Swings it back out. Here's Brandon, Dalen Brandon, trying to find some room. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Strong rebound by Elong, he lost it though. Vargas over to Melvin Council Jr., who ties it with emphasis. Tied at 51, I'll tell you, Caron Brown, he didn't waste any time, got it back up to Elong. That's a travel. I don't know what Elong is saying. He got caught flat-footed, figuratively and literally that time. And possession goes to the Mustangs. Tied at 51 with 10:54 to go, but you can hear very tense the crowd is. My goodness, they're quiet. It's a full house, but there is a lot of tenseness in this crowd. They know what's on the line here. Keith Warren Jr. now back to Vargas on the left side. Keith Warren Jr. deep three on the way, connects. Monroe with the lead. There is Dalen Brandon, dangerous player. Chubb Hillard with it now. Hillard has been excellent out there for the Trojans. Caron Brown trying to force his way in, can't get it to go. Oh, look out, he spins out of control. And he does almost a cartwheel. Keith Warren Jr. picks up the foul, his first. The team's fifth. Caron Brown to the line. And I'll tell you, Allegany not helping themselves at the free throw line here. They've been inconsistent. Christian Champagne in for Allegany. And that is a missed opportunity there by the Trojans. Look out, nice steal though by Caron Brown, forces one up. Nowhere to go with it. And Kelton comes up with it. Mustangs awfully fortunate there. Keith Warren Jr., here's Vargas, attacks, right side, finishes. Nice play there. 56-51. Mustangs on top, and I think Brandon was looking for a foul. It was well defended by Kelton. Here's Melvin Council Jr., look out. Vargas comes in, free throw line, finds Falopa, the finish. Trojans need to call a timeout here. They are in trouble. Look at Melvin Council Jr. firing up the fans. He says, you guys are way too quiet. 9:41 to go in this one. Trojans got to figure it out. They trail 58-51. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex. Mike McGinnis on the call here from New Rochelle, New York. Here's the situation, possession. Allegany CC trailing 58-51. Monroe has really erupted here in the first 10 minutes or so in this second half to the tune of a 26-10 score. They've outscored the Trojans. Ball pressure coming from Vargas on Chubb Hillard. Almost stepped out. I thought he did. Boy, and the fans were on that one. The refs didn't see it. Hillard, fadeaway shot. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Melvin Council Jr. Here is Vargas. Double team now. They're trying to gamble here. They find Falopa. Lost the handle on it. Nice job by Brown. Brown comes up with a steal now. Goes coast to coast with the finish. Ty J. Kelton now over to Albert Vargas. Vargas now looks over to Keith Warren Jr. Back to Vargas. Vargas on the right side, feeds. Falopa, right elbow, swings it out. Left arcing three. Keith Warren Jr. connects. And it's 61-53 Mustangs. Now a desperate answer here. Allegany's got to get it going. Cameron Brown now. Comes in right side. He's fouled there by Keith Warren Jr. That'll be his second. Now I've seen at the corner of my screen with a heavily bandaged left knee, Emmanuel Agbole has returned in the background. I don't think he's coming back in though. Takeo Carpenter out for the game as well on the Allegany side. So it's unfortunate we didn't get to see these two teams at full capacity in this one. And an offensive foul, illegal screen. I think that's on Champaign. Kelton feeds it into Vargas. Jawari Hamlin still not back here for the Mustangs. The Mustangs have had some injury issues in this one. Oh, Melvin Council Jr. steps back for a three on the left side. And Monroe has been staked to their biggest lead of the day. It's now 64-53. Brown forces his way in, can't get it to go. Kelton draws the foul on the rebound. He's fired up. Allegany trying to get it back together here. Away they go. Kelton over to Vargas now. Keith Warren Jr. back over to Vargas. Here is Melvin Council Jr. Swings it over. Keith Warren Jr. comes in. Oh, he was hit. Late whistle. No basket. He was hit, though. Keith Warren Jr. going to the free throw line here. Allegany, they're in some trouble right now. Time is becoming a factor. Monroe 64, Allegany 53 with 7:18 to go in this one. Vargas gets it over now to Kelton on that left baseline. Kelton trying to post up here. Swings it out and deflected out. Last touch by Keith Warren Jr. Possession, Trojans, and I'll tell you, Mustangs bench is not happy. They bring it up now. Cameron Brown over to Caron Brown. Here's Dalen Brandon. Again, took a shot, nothing called. Somebody got pointed out here. Oh, looks like it's Melvin Council Jr. He didn't look exactly thrilled with that call. First foul on Melvin Council Jr. It'll send Cameron Brown to the line here now. Allegany has not done themselves any favors on the free throw line. They've been quite inconsistent. Here's the free throw up and in on the 1-and-1. Second free throw on the way here. Up and in, so that time, let's face it, a much needed spot. Allegany gets two there. Here's Falopa, right side of the arc. Vargas goes around, tries to go left. Elung pressuring him. Double team coming, gets it over to Keith Warren Jr. Back over to Vargas, quick pass, down low. Kelton with the finish. That was not easy. Oh, he makes it look so. Ty J. Kelton with a big basket and a response. 66-55, Mustangs on top. Attacking inside, Caron Brown can't get it to go. Keith Warren Jr. the rebound. Here's Melvin Council Jr. Vargas right baseline three. On the way! And it's a 14-point lead just like that for the Mustangs. With just 6 minutes to go in this one. Brown swings it back out. Brandon over now to Caron Brown. Out, Dalen Brandon for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Kelton. Here's Melvin Council Jr. now. Gets it over to Kelton. Here's Vargas attacking left baseline. He was clotheslined by Dalen Brandon. A la Brett the Hitman Hart style on that one. Chubb Hillard in for Allegany. And boy, I'll tell you, well, figure this one out. We have 5:46 to go in this one. The Mustangs have scored 5 more points than they did the entire first half. Boy, talk about coming out of the gate strong here. Here's Vargas, puts that one up and in. And it's a 70-55 lead for the Mustangs. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call here on this East District Men's Basketball Championship. And it's now a 16-point lead. Vargas connected on another one there. Here we go as Brown trying to attack now. Lost the handle. It's like he had a flat tire. Try to get that one away. And, well, I don't know. There's all kinds of referee. Looks like he's having conniptions over there with all the hand signals he's given. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, it's a timeout for the Trojans. 5:28 to go. Monroe 71, Allegany 55. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back to the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call. 5:28 to go in this one. 71-55. Mustangs on top here. They have put together a massive second half here. Oh, look out. Bad pass. Here's Vargas. He gets that to go. He's been red hot. And it is 73-55 now. Well, we have a scoreboard malfunction. And it's 73-55 here. They got to fix the scoreboard on the other end. Now they'll recalibrate. And Mustangs really getting it done in the second half without Emmanuel Ogbole, who's out with injury. Jawari Hamlin out with injury as well. Takeo Carpenter out with injury for Allegany, so it's not been a kind day here for some of the talent. Elong draws a foul on Falopa. Falopa can't believe it here. That's his second personal foul, and of course at the end of this game we'll have the old district teams announced and the MVP of this championship game. Elong, with the season on the line here, puts one up and in for the Trojans. Trojans were up by as many as 11 in the first half. And then all of a sudden, Monroe came roaring back, second free throw missed. And I got to tell you, the turning point of this game, I thought, was the first 3 possessions for Allegany in the second half were all turnovers. And Monroe never looked back. Here's Kelton now attacking left side, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Elung the rebound. Cameron Brown with it now. Swings it over to Dalen Brandon. Spin move. And gets it to go. 73-58. Mustangs on top. Vargas with it now. Over to Keith Warren Jr. Mustangs have really spread out the scoring in this one. Melvin Council Jr. kind of played decoy a lot of the time. Here's a deep 3. Keith Warren Jr., who's been red hot from downtown. Biggest lead of the day for the Mustangs. They're up by 18. Chubb Hillard down the lane. Ogena with the finish. Inbounds feed Kelton to Vargas with under 4 minutes to go. There's a whistle. I think there was some kind of shot clock malfunction. Well, what happened? I don't know. The referee he's doing something. Well, he's saying there's something on the court here. Well, Melvin Council Jr. trying to wipe it down here. Possession Mustangs. Sideline out of bounds in the backcourt. On the left side here, it'll be Albert Vargas bringing it back in, and he'll swing it in to Keith Warren Jr. Back to Vargas. Back to Keith Warren Jr. in the front court. Swings around to Vargas. Finds Ty J. Kelton, up and in. Oh, Kelton's been good here in the second half. Brown fell down. He was falling down, and wow, that is doing him a favor. I don't even think Warren Jr. kind of reached out. He just fell into him. Well, doesn't matter. Cameron Brown will go to the line here. More importantly, it stops the clock for Allegany, and they can try to chip away at this deficit. First on the 1-on-1, up and in. Second free throw on the way. Cameron Brown misses that one. Lane violation. One more shot coming as it's called on the Mustangs here. Cameron Brown now will get a second life and connect. 78-62 with 3:40 to go. As Vargas feeds Keith Warren Jr. and he is fouled there by Ogena. That is Ogena's third personal foul. Keith Warren Jr. on a 1-on-1 here. He has torched the Trojans from downtown. He gets that one to go. Second one on the way here. That one's off the mark. Elung the rebound. Quickly over to Chubb Hillard. Hillard now on the left side. Swings it right to Brandon. Aaron pass out of bounds. They're going to say it was deflected out there by the Mustangs. Looks like Zaire Wells will come back in for the Mustangs. They get it back in here to Brown. Brown trying to find Elung, sets himself. Charged with the foul there. Boy, he got clocked pretty good there by Falopa. But actually, it's going to be, I'm going to call that foul on Vargas. Okay. His third. Elung to the line here with 3:18 to go. First free throw on the way here from Elung. Is up and in. Second free throw on the way. Is up and in. Timeout called here by Allegany, a full one. 3:18 to go in this one. 79-64, Mustangs on top. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here. 3:18 to go in this NCJAA Eastern District Men's Championship Final. Nice pickoff there by Brown. Feeds it over, and fouled on the play is Chubb Hillard. Falopa picks up his fourth. The fans are really not happy with that call. And your score right now is 79-64. Mustangs on top with 3:12 to go. Well, Referee Appreciation Day long since passed here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. Fans are not happy with that call. And the free throw up and in for Chubb Hillard. Second free throw on the way, up and in. 79-66 Monroe. Mike McGinnis on the call here. Elvin Council Jr., full press coming here. Vargas skips ahead and gets it in the front court. Double dribble. Oh, how about that? I don't know about that one. And slowly but surely, give Allegany credit. They are starting to make this a little closer than imagined. Jawari Hamlin, good to see him back. He's in the game now. Cameron Brown with it now. Outside Ogena, top of the key, left side of the arc, Chubb Hillard. Hillard attacks left baseline. Bounce pass out. Here's a three. Ogena on the way. Gets it to go. And it's a 10-point lead now for Monroe. Full press coming. Look out. Turnover. Ogena over to Hillard. And he's fouled by Kelton before he can dunk it. And how you got to give the Trojans credit. They look dead in the water. down by 18. It's only a 10-point game now. And free throws are coming here. Timeout Mustangs with 2:39 to go. We'll step aside. 79-69. Monroe on top. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back here to the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call. Possession Trojans, they're at the free throw line. Chubb Hillard with free throws. 2:39 to go in this one. Monroe 79, Allegany CC 69. Free throw on the way, off the mark, I'll tell you. The Trojans have not helped themselves at the free throw line. They've been inconsistent. Second free throw. Got that one to go. 79-70 is your score right now. Hamlin will get this back in. Wells, Muhammad, Kelton, and Council Jr. Look at the press coming. Timeout called by Monroe with 2:35 to go. We'll step aside. 79-70. Monroe on top. We'll be back here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. Mike McGinnis on the call. 79-70, Mustangs on top, possession front court. Right sideline, they work it, look out. Council Jr. lost it, and then Hillard fouled on the back end there by Hamlin. And suddenly, despite the very stagnated and choppy tempo, all of a sudden, Allegany has fought back in this one. Chubb Hillard, free throws. That's been an issue for the Trojans, consistency. And he gets that one just to go in. Second free throw on the way here. That one goes. Huge free throws for Hillard. 79-72 Mustangs. 2.5 to go. Full court press coming. Here's Hamlin. He's going to break it. Oh, look out. He's fouled there. No, that was no doubt about that one. Hillard got caught. That's his third. 1-and-1 coming to Jawari Hamlin. One timeout left here for Allegany, 2 for Monroe. Here we go. First free throw on the way, up and in. Jawari Hamlin connects. Second free throw on the way here. Off the mark. Nice rebound by Elon. Gets it over to Cameron Brown. 80-72. Mustangs on top here. Possession. Trojans with 2:14 to go and counting. Swings it back out. Here's Hillard. Hillard, fadeaway shot near the free throw line, connects. 80-74 now. Monroe on top. Hamlin gets it back in here to Muhammad. Back to Hamlin. Stretch pass in the front court. Over to Keith Warren Jr. Here's Kelton with the finish. Under 2 minutes to go. Swing it out now. Brandon to Hillard. Hillard. Here's Brandon. Can't really find any room. Right baseline. Swings it out. Errant pass. And they touch it. It's a backcourt violation. And, wow, nice defense there by the Mustangs. That might do it. Possession, Monroe College, 91 seconds to go. They score here. It's a 10-point game. Kelton back over to Keith Warren Jr. now. Mustangs at the very least can chew off some time. They'll go for three and miss. Nice save by Kelton. Oh, tough play there. They're going to say he stepped out. Heck of an effort by Ty J. Kelton. That's a big break there for Allegany. Time is a factor. They only have 78 seconds. They're going to need multiple stops or turnovers and try to solve an 8-point deficit in that time span. It's 82-74. Monroe on top. Brown now gets it back in. Over to Brandon, back to Brown. Brown trying to weave his way through the traffic here. Comes in, left elbow, swings it back out. Here's Hillard for three, misses, and the rebound by Melvin Council Jr. Fouled by Brown. 1 minute to go. And Melvin Council Jr. to the line. First free throw, up and in. And it looks like Cameron Brown will come back in. And for Allegany, it's been a great year for them. They have nothing to be ashamed of. As Melvin Council Jr. makes it a 10-point game with less than a minute to go. For the Mustangs. Boy, what a way to cap off the year. And how about this? Cameron Brown says, don't write us off yet here. It's 84-77 Monroe with 51.3 left. We'll step aside here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. 51.3 left. Possession Mustangs with an 84-77 lead here over Allegany CC. Mike McGinnis on the call here. Pressure coming. Give the Trojans credit. They are not giving up in this one. In the front court, gets it over now to Vargas. Now they're going to have to foul him there. 41.6 left. Hillard takes his fourth foul. Hamdel Muhammad trying to come back in here for the Mustangs. Albert Vargas, boy, he's had a great game so far. He's to the line here. Free throw up and in. Second free throw on the way here. That one's off the mark. Rebound by Allegany. Back over now. Here is Brandon and can't finish. Nice rebound. Elvin Council Jr. fouled there by Allegany with 31.2 left. Hamdel Muhammad back in here for the Mustangs. No timeouts left here for the Trojans. 2 shots coming here for Melvin Council Jr. First one's up and in. Melvin Council Jr.'s second free throw misses. Again, the quick rebound over to Hillard. Allegany swings it around now. Brandon called for the foul, no basket. It's on Hamlin. That might be his 5th. So he is out. Vargas in. Shot clock turned off. 23.1 left in this one. And the Mustangs trying to crown themselves the East District champions here. Here's the free throw up and in. Second free throw on the way here. And that one's off the mark. Muhammad the rebound. Over to Vargas. Timeout called, 18.5 seconds to go. 86-78 Monroe on top, on the verge of trying to get a Eastern NJCAA championship in the district. We'll be back here on the other side of it on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. 18.5 seconds left. Possession Mustangs with an 86-78 lead here in the East District Championship game over Allegany. Mike McGinnis on the call. Filippo will try to inbound this now. Only one timeout remaining. That belongs to Monroe. Get it back in. Melvin Council Jr. to Vargas. Stretches it over to Keith Warren Jr. Oh, and he is fouled there on the right elbow. Caron Brown charged with the foul. First free throw, up and in. Second free throw on the way here. That goes. And it's 88-78. 10 seconds to go. Here's a three by Hillard, misses. Philoppa the rebound, that should do it. Well, they're going to foul there on Cameron Brown with 3.8. And it will bring Melvin Council Jr. to the line. Boy, what a way to end his career here for the Mustangs. To the free throw line, clinching an Eastern District championship. That first one misses. Of course, there's a shot up and in. This is the last game at home for the Mustangs. 1 of 2, and the celebration will begin. And the Mustangs are the Eastern District NJCAA champions. Final score 89-78. Congratulations to the Mustangs. They will cut the nets. And we'll have an MVP announcement. All-district team announcement as well here. But the Mustangs are crowned the champions of the Eastern District of the NJCAA Men's Basketball Conference. Excellent job by them with an 89-78 win. And well, I'll tell you, Allegany really gave a heck of an effort. Both teams hampered by injuries. But the celebration will now commence here for the Mustangs. They are very happy. Look at them out there. Ty J. Kelton being congratulated. I don't know, we'll see what that's all about. Oh, he's leading the dance there. I see what's going on. I wasn't sure what was happening. Well, he shows it this time. He had a great game here. I know his mom is in attendance. Oh, and Zate Townsend now very happy. Fortunately, Zate was hurt. Folks, he's a great player. Saw him do some spectacular things this year. And, boy, I'll tell you, how big was Albert Vargas in this one? This guy played major minutes. And the celebration continues here. Mustangs are the champions with an 89-78 win over Allegany. They still got to cut down the hoops, figure everything else out here. Here comes the team on the court. Well, they're taking some selfies now. Melvin Council Jr. leading the way. Still a lot to figure out here in terms of awards and everything else and accolades. And let's see what will transpire here. Well, the main thing is they have the ladder up there to cut the basket net down. Still announcements to be made here for the all-district team. Want to see who the MVP is. Still a little bit of a delay here. Oh, I see some plaques coming out here and awards. So hopefully in a minute here we'll get this all figured out. 89-78, Monroe wins it. You are looking live right now at the post-game wrap-up here from the Monroe Athletic Complex in New Rochelle, New York. Here we go. So all tournament team members. Alex Ofori named. Simpkins named as well.
From Allegany College of Maryland, number 11,
And
Tyson Ogana.
Tyson Ogana nominated. Ty J. Kelton getting the nod. Congratulations to him. And how about Keith Warren Jr. getting the MVP honors? Oh, congratulations to Keith Warren Jr. Boy, that's a happy moment for him. He was red hot the second half. The Allegany College of Maryland, they did a heck of a job, folks. Very resilient team to get all this far. And the Mustangs grab the trophy. East District champions. Melvin Council Jr., and why not, comes out to get it. And they are quite happy here. Oh, the drinks go flying. And once again, there you go. They raise up the trophy. And what a win today. Well, for everybody here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel, thank you so much for tuning in today. The Mustangs grab the Eastern District trophy. The NCJAA Eastern District is theirs as they defeat Allegany today 89-78. For Mike McGinnis, everybody here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel, as they pose for some pictures now. As they are very happy. This is quite a special group here. This was a team with immense talent. We talked about their bench presence. Boy, did that really factor into this one. And the Mustangs walk away with the trophies. And we'll see if they're going to show them cutting down the nets here. Who's getting on the ladder? That's what I'd like to know. Still celebration with the coaching staff now of the Mustangs. And pictures being taken as well. No, they're still they're still taking pictures down there. Let's see if there's any more awards here. And that'll do it. Well, for everybody here on the Monroe College Mustangs YouTube channel, this is Mike McGinnis. As, look at this now, Melvin Council Jr. Well, he's getting up there to cut down the nets. And as you can tell, it's an Eastern District NCJAA championship victory for the Mustangs. Congratulations to them. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great one, everybody.